Yeah, James Williams here from the neighborhood from hell again. That's Staley Road, Staley Road. I'm in the rural Buckingham Community Preserve. Preserve. I don't know what the dictionary calls preserve, but any preserve that I've ever been into, it's been protected. And I'm here to tell you that this preserve ain't freaking protected. We've got 6 freaking commercial businesses that's moved into our neighborhood. Dead end residential neighborhood. The Lee County Code Enforcement's been called numerous times on these commercial businesses. Not just by me. There's other people that call. I haven't met these people. I would love to. So if you're out there looking at this video, contact me. If you got any videos that can verify the 6 commercial businesses that are operating next to you, I'll be happy to post them on my webpage. Personally, I think it's an atrocity. We buy residential property here in Staley Road. One side is residential. The other side is agricultural. Most of it's done by horse farms and cow pastures. But there's a few of them that has agricultural property. They don't have no crops. They don't have any freaking animals whatsoever. But they're paying for agricultural property. Now, that's wrong. In my book, that's just not right. I pay my taxes because I bought a residential piece of property. These people, they bought an agricultural piece of property. And it's not being used for agricultural. It's being used for commercial property, commercial business, like landscaping without any plants on it. You can't landscape without having plants growing, so you don't have to buy plants to overcharge your customers. Excuse me. Overcharge your customers and cut your own throat. That's just not good business sense. But when you run a business and you just buy the plants from other people, you can pass the charges on to your customers and still operate out of a non-commercial property. That's wrong. We have 6 commercial properties in our Buckingham Rural Community Preserve that I know of, that I've turned in personally at least twice in the last 8 years. And every time I turn them in, they close it. This one guy, J.R. Bennett, he closes it because he can't see what's going on. He don't want to see what's going on. The county code enforcement don't give a shit if this man is blind or stupid or what. I don't know which. But we need to find somebody to look into this code enforcement agency of Fort Myers, Florida, that allowing commercial businesses to work on non-commercial property. They're working out of agricultural to property. Agricultural to property is for growing crops or raising farm animals, horses, cows, so on and so forth. Now, in all these, if you're doing animal farming, then you have to have the FDA and all them, USDA, and all them in here expecting your animals, make sure they're vaccinated and all that bullshit. Costs more now to grow animals on your property than you just go, what? I'm saying that the Lee County Code Enforcement Agency of Fort Myers, Florida are criminals. They're covering up for these businesses that are operating out of non-commercial property, and they need to be shut the frig down. They're endangering people's lives. That's right, they're endangering people's lives by operating commercial businesses out of a residential and agricultural 2 properties. Now, according to the Lee County Code Enforcement agencies that I have documents on, they're saying that they're not supposed to do this. But they've been doing it for the last 8 years. Because this guy keeps closing the cases because he's either wise, blind, stupid, or just being paid off. Personally, I think he's being paid off. Money in my pocket. And I'll look the other way. That's J.R. Bennett, excuse me. Whatever. He still works for the freaking Lee County Code Enforcement Agency that are covering up for these businesses. One of them has a city contract and a county contract that they do their work for. The other one is Johnny Purvette Paving. 10 years ago, he was put out a thing from the Lee County Code Enforcement. He had 30 days to vacate. To this day, today is September the 4th, and this little piece of garbage in our neighborhood is still operating. Johnny Purvette Paving. Google it. It'll show you right where he's at. The next one, Landscape Pros. They were in Cape Coral working out of a commercial building over there before Irma came in. When Irma came in, that was the end of their garbage and this COVID crap. Then he moved to his own property here on Staley Road on Holmes. Excuse me, that's not correct. I'm getting ahead of myself. His property is located on I apologize for this, people. I have got a brain fart. I'm a little blonde. Lazy Acre Lanes. That's where this piece of garbage is working out of. Lazy Acre Lanes. It's a dirt road that's off of Staley Road on the left-hand side if you come down Staley Road going south. The next one that's working on this agricultural 2 property is American Boring and Trenching. They're operating out of Pangora Drive, which is at the end of Luckett Road Extension, which is at the end of Staley Road, southbound. They've been told to move their crap out of this property because they're breaking the law, code violations. But to this day, September 4th, these little pieces of garbage are still operating their commercial business. He runs a business that bores pipe underneath the roads. American Boring and Trenching. Google it. Look it up. You can find, you see right where their property is and where they're operating out of. And the Lee County Code Enforcement looks the other way again. The next piece of garbage that's operating in our residential neighborhood here is Cortez Stucco. It's not a one owner, one vehicle business. No. Multiple vehicles, multiple employees, and they keep their equipment in a barn that's on that property that's zoned for fish farm, donkey farm, you name it, it's on that deed. I can't believe all the crap that's on that barn or deed. It is ridiculous. It reads like a circus. But anyway, going on, there's another business. It is from Iowa. It is Troy Moore Inc. That is a well drilling company that has multiple well drilling trucks and multiple commercial trucks that hauls their pipe and so forth, concrete and whatnot. They've been called on and done nothing to. There's another one called have another blonde moment, people, because I'm so frustrated, because the more you fight these people, the further in a hole you get. I'm over my head fighting these government organizations that's covering up for these illegal businesses in our neighborhood. I've asked the Fox 4 News lady to investigate. I haven't heard back from her in almost a month now. And I'm pretty sure that she was told to shut Rick up and leave it alone. It don't concern Fox 4 News. But I'm just, that's just my opinion. I have the right to that. And if Fox 4 wants to sue me, go ahead. Make my millennium. But anyway, any one of these people wants to say that I'm lying, you're more than welcome to sue me. I will love to get you in a courtroom with all the documents and videos and aerial photos from the property appraisal website that's open to the public if you know how to go and maneuver around in it without hacking, of course. I couldn't hack a tree down anymore because I don't know how to hack. I can hack a tree, but that's about it. Anyway, the next one was reported 5 months ago. That was a sod guy that's working on Ty Street, right beside a freaking school. He's got multiple vehicles parked on his residential property, not agricultural property, residential property. He built 2 structures on it that was reported to the Code Enforcement Agency, and I have not seen one violation issued to him yet on their webpage. Not one. And according to what I have seen on the Code Enforcement Agency's webpage, that they abated their commercial business abated. Now, from what I can read on the Code Enforcement Agency's webpage, abating means that they admit that they're doing wrong and they will fix the problem. Well, here it is 5 freaking months later, and these pieces of garbage are still operating a commercial business out of their residence with multiple commercial trucks. 2 flatbeds, 18-wheel flatbeds, and 2 1-ton or ton and a half flatbed trucks. And these people still ain't done shit. The Lee County Code Enforcement Agency has done nothing. They have issued no citations. They have issued nothing. Now, I don't know about you people, but my tax money pays these people to protect us from these endangering people that's operating in our neighborhood with commercial vehicles, 18-wheelers, lowboys, dump trucks, and I can go on. But you know what? It ain't doing me a damn bit of good except to talk. And I love to talk, as you can hear. Now, why the hell is the Lee County Code Enforcement Agency of Fort Myers, Florida, allowing these businesses to operate out of their residence? Because they live there. That's their residence. They live on the property. And like I said, these are agricultural 2 properties and residential properties. Why? That's the question you need to be asking the Lee County Code Enforcement Agency. Google the number. Call them up and ask them why they're not doing their job. Because your neighborhood will be next. They will move into your neighborhood and they will set up their businesses right next to your house. And there won't be a damn thing you can do. I know. It's done right here on Staley Road, Staley Road in East Fort Myers, Florida. Google it. Lee County Code Enforcement Agency are run by criminals, and they need to be investigated. And I've asked Fox 4 News to investigate it. Haven't heard a word. Thank you very much. My name is James Williams. I live on Staley Road in East Fort Myers, Florida. Let's rumble.